No kid grows up and wants to be mediocre, wants to just kind of go through life as nobody. But most of us, we live a pretty mediocre average life, and the older we get, the more we sort of just settle into that. But for me, it's becoming more and more difficult to come to terms with that. Maybe it's just my age. Regardless, I don't feel like I can sit back and settle into mediocrity anymore. There's kind of two different people in the world. There's people who will continually make excuses for why we're in the position of life that we're in, why we just can't seem to get ahead, why we never seem to have enough money, why I just can't seem to lose the weight. It's not my fault. It's how my parents raised me. It's because of the economy, gas prices, because I never had the education I really needed. There's people who will continually make excuses for why they are in the situation they're in, and there are people who take ownership of their life and make the life that they want, regardless of what life gives them. It comes down to us taking responsibility for where we're at in life. One of the coolest interviews I ever got to do through the world of video work that I do was Louis Zamperini. If you ever read the book Unbroken or watched the movie Unbroken, which was pretty lame, that guy went through stuff that most of us cannot imagine.
Just under 600 bullet holes. When we hit the water, down 20 feet. I thought, well, we're all dead. When Watanabe would beat me.
He dealt with some stuff that he could have used as an excuse his entire life. Instead, that guy did more with his life than most of us could ever even imagine. I realize I'm not in any position to talk about this because, again, I've never dealt with anything even close to what so many people have. But I have seen for myself how just the little things that I've dealt with are easy to make excuses about. I don't have enough time. I'm too busy. I'm just not that kind of person. The excuses we make are literally just that. They're excuses that hold us back. The reality for myself is the only thing holding me back from accomplishing what I want to accomplish is me. Where I'm at in life is nobody's fault other than my own. Taking ownership of our life and where we're at, I think, is step one in improving it and getting better. I myself have gotten to a point where I got tired of myself, tired of the excuses I kept giving myself, and have been working hard to get past those excuses. I'm ready to stand up in the room full of people who are sitting down. And I know that I'm not the only one. I know that maybe you watching this are in the same camp as me, ready to do something about it. Oh, hi. Welcome to me editing this video. I'm inserting this part of the video because I have a little update to tell you about. If you're watching this and you're on the same page as me to some extent, and you're like, yeah, I need to change or do something or make myself better. I have, along with, I think 6 or so others who watch Suburban Pilgrims, we started meeting together a couple weeks ago to try to figure out what does standing in a room full of people sitting actually look like? Like, what are some practical things we can actually do to not only make ourselves better husbands and fathers and members in our community, but what can we do to actually make change in the communities that we live in, utilize others that are like-minded to try to figure out some solutions to some of the issues we might be seeing in our worlds. In our worlds? Do we live in different worlds? Maybe. I don't know where you're from. I'm assuming you're human. Either way, there's some issues you might see in our collective world that I think could be greatly affected, if not solved altogether, by just having real men become real men, stand up, and do something about it. I think it just starts with us making ourselves better husbands, better fathers, better men in general. I think is a good place to start. And then from there, collectively, figure out what can we do with all these good quality men that are now looking to do something. That's what we're working to find out. And we have some practical steps in place to do that. If you're watching this and you're interested in learning more or becoming a part of whatever it is, oh, that's better. Stinking air just turned off. Anyways, the best way, we don't have anything official yet. This is literally grassroots. We're just figuring things out. But if you would like to figure this out with us, I keep using this analogy with the other guys. It's a mountain. We're trying to climb a mountain. We don't know what's at the top, but we know there's a better perspective up there. And there's also a way to be seen by other people to collectively maybe make some change in the community down below. And if other guys who are down there who are just sitting around looking at the mountain, wishing they'd climb it, once they see a bunch of people on the top of the mountain, maybe they'll be more willing to take the steps to climb the mountain themselves. Anyways, if this all sounds intriguing to you and you're not crazy, you're not annoying. We're all a little annoying and we're definitely all crazy. But if you are the right kind of crazy, I suppose, reach out to me directly, won't you, at my email, thesuburbanpilgrims@gmail.com. That is the best way to reach out, and I can get you information. You're not joining a mailing list. There's nothing like that. We have nothing set up right now. It's literally me and 7 other guys working through trying to figure out how to make ourselves better, how to keep each other accountable, and how to do something about some of the issues our world faces that needs manpower. Ooh, that's pretty good. I just came up with that. What is manpower? That's a thing. Yeah, that's a real thing. That's what we're trying to create. Manpower Club. I don't know what it is. Reach out, though, if you're interested, and I will get you some information, and we will get you pulled into what it is we're trying to build and see where we go from here. All right, now back to old historic version of me from, I don't know, 3 weeks ago. I realize for the majority of people watching this video, I don't know. I probably won't hear from them. Nothing will really change. They'll go on to the next video and just continue watching videos and just live a mediocre life. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but if you're somebody who's looking for more, looking to kill the voice of, I don't know, insecurity and excuses and truly better yourself and make a difference in your life, your family's life, and hopefully, eventually, our communities, which influences our country, let me know. I'd like to chat. This is kind of a weird video. And my tripod's about to break, so. Anyways, I'm going to end it here. Is that weird? Yeah, weird place to end. That's okay. It's a weird video. Thanks for watching.